Empty roads and twilight dark. Shadows whisper, feel the spark. Lonely paths the woods can hide. Ghosts of memories side by side. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling now. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay. Ancient songs from voices old. Stories of hearts that once were bold. Deep in the forest, secrets lie. Hidden tears that never dry. Flickering lights in shadows roll. Backwoods whispers lead me home. Silent specters dance and play, guiding through the night till day. Moonlight breaking through the trees. Whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling out. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay.
KJ, what you doing, my man? I was just watching you on DJ's channel. Just caught the last 15 minutes or so of must have been roundtable, huh, tonight? I got something different to do tonight. Oh, I got a bunch of, let's see, all my stuff is popped up here. I think if I remember right, this is a bunch of ladies of Marvel. So like I said, I think this is a... So I won a givey on, or a giveaway, call them givvies, on Whatnot. And anytime I win a giveaway, then I end up finding something to buy. And this guy was a big Marvel guy and stuff. So I'm like, throw me together a 20 card, I think I said a 20 card lot of Marvel ladies. And I saw about 4 of the cards that he was going to do, and then he did the rest afterwards or something. I was like, that's fine, I don't care. Let's see what we get. If this is the same thing I think it is. Who knows what this could be. Well, it looks like it. So, yeah, so I had gotten the giveaway. I won the giveaway. And the only reason I even entered the giveaway, I mean, I have this card, but that was on the giveaway, so I was like, well, I'll at least enter, and I ended up winning. So, and this all was giveaway. So here's a Women of Marvel. Who is this? Marvel Girl? I don't know who that is. And what else was here? And I actually told him he could just give me the Jordan Love card and the Marvel. Because we have... well, this is on Marvel too. I guess I don't know. Odin? Odin or something? I told him to keep all these cards, but he gave them to me. Hillbilly Jim from the old WWF. Is that a sticker? No, that looks like it's a regular card. Some basketball guy we don't care about. Jeff Gordon we don't care about. Some Tales of the Jedi. Some Disney card? I don't know what that is. Baseball we don't care about. Soccer we don't care about. And then what else I get? So... a Topps 1991 Major League Baseball. Who knows? All right, let's look at what he actually put me together for my buy. Little note. It's always nice. So I told him, I said, well, now that I won the givey, I'm going to buy something from you. So throw me together a lot of ladies. We'll see. Some of these I may keep, and some of these may end up as singles on my Whatnot Marketplace. Shauna. First appearance is Shauna the She-Devil, #1 in 1973. That's probably a keep in the personal collection. That's a PC card. A Viper. First appearance is Captain America 110. That is definitely a PC card too. Hazmat. Is that the back of the card, or is there 2 different cards in this? Well, so a Hazmat. I think I'm keeping that card. Crystal. First appearance, Fantastic Four 45, 1965. Cool card. I haven't hit a card that I'm not keeping yet. Polaris. It's got like real name and then first appearance. X-Men 49, 1968. These are kind of cool. Here's a cool Psylocke. To do the same thing on these first appearances and stuff. Probably keeping that. a Rogue. Not a real big Rogue fan in any sense, but that might end up as a single in the marketplace. That is a PC card for sure. Nice gold etched Emma Frost. It's actually a Marvel Masterpiece card. First appearance, X-Men 132 from 1980. So I actually like that. That's a PC card. Invisible Woman, Marvel Masterpiece card. I gotta hold it over here. I'm behind my screen, it looks like. 1961, Fantastic Four #1. Here's a Jean Grey. Looks like Marvel Metal set or something. Phoenix. A Mystique. I actually have the first run of Mystique comics. 94 Fleer Ultra card. And a Storm. Oh, what does that say it's from? Hard to see on that foiling what set that's from and stuff. A Mirage. Another 94 Fleer Ultra X-Men. That's kind of cool. Domino. There's another set run of things that I typically have. Sakani? I don't have any idea who she is. Must be from the X-Men, I'm guessing. Madam Hydra. This is Fleer Ultra X-Men card. Get into some. This is a pick card. Agent 13. That'll stay in the PC for sure. Got like origins and powers on the back. I don't. Like I said, I don't really know X or Marvel that well. And a Black Widow from Fleer Ultra Spider-Man. And then I got a top-loaded card, which is definitely staying in the PC. It is a foily Black Widow. Series 2 of something. Marvel's something Champions or something. I don't know. Can't read that. So there's that what not buy. Yeah, I gotta look into some of them. I mean, all right, let's see which ones are gonna go. What'd you say about Hillbilly on this one? Is he really? I didn't see you make. I saw you said something about Hillbilly, and then MTG Hillbilly. So he likes this guy. I think I've sent him stuff before, so I think I will send that off to him. He likes Hillbilly Jim. Alright, well that's going to get sent to Hillbilly then. That's not going to stay. I'm going to keep this in the PC. That's obviously staying in the PC. That's staying in the PC. I do like that Black Widow. I don't know who Agent X or Agent 13 is, KJ, but I'm keeping her. I think I'll keep the Madam Hydra. She's cool because she's got a gun, so I'm keeping her in the PC. I gotta keep Domino. Most of this is actually, I'm keeping a lot of this. Mirage, I'm gonna keep. I'm not a big Storm fan, and I'm not a big fan of that card, so I think that'll end up in the marketplace. I like Mystique. Not a big Phoenix fan, and not a huge fan of that card, so that'll be marketplaced. Jean Grey, yeah, that's a marketplace card. Invisible, I kind of like that card. I'm obviously keeping that in the PC. Peggy Carter granddaughter. Oh, in the line of the story and stuff. Rogue, that'll probably go to the marketplace. Psylocke is kind of a cool card. Polaris, cool card. Crystal, cool card. Hazmat, I know nothing about her, but cool card. And I'm keeping that, and I'm definitely keeping that, like I said in the opening, so. And I'm obviously that. We'll send this off to MTG. So really not a bad blind buy for the most part. I only ended up with 5 cards that I'm probably gonna not marketplace. A fresh box of Weiss Schwartz Azur Lane Volume 2. This is brand new. So we'll start the box tonight, and we'll do one pack every now and then on live streams. Let's see what we get for a box topper. Try to save this box. And this is not an English set, so I ain't gonna have any clue as to the names and stuff. A little suspect, I guess. And the box toppers in Volume 1, they actually were like sleeved, like clear wrapped. So I don't know what the deal is with that deal. Alright, so there's typically 3 hits to a box. Always a rare in the pack, so let's do one pack tonight. See if we can hit one of the 3 hits of the box. And unlike the Volume 1 box I had, I am not going to be able to read these at all, so these are just us looking at the art for the most part. If there's a hit, it's usually the third or fourth card in the pack. That's a common. Come down here a little bit. An uncommon, I don't know what that is. Another uncommon. And this should be the rare. This is the rare of the... That's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm going to have to look these up on TCG Republic to really know who I'm hitting here. That's the rare, and this is a... Oh, this is a Climax rare. Let's see if I can... The little CR there. C stands for Climax, and R stands for rare, so this is at least a rare. You can get these in commons, rares. I hit a triple rare in Volume 1, couple packs back. So we always sleeve the rare, kind of cool shattered glass type of foiling on those. So there's one pack of Azur Lane, Volume 2. Did I not see you not on the morning show this morning there, KJ? If I'm not mistaken. So I don't think you've been in a while there, KJ. So what I do is I'll do these live hangouts and stuff and open packs, and then what ends up happening, because I hate doing recorded videos just on their own, what ends up happening is I take the pack openings out of this live, cut them out of the live, and if there's something worth posting, that's what gets posted as a recorded video to the channel. So if that makes any sense. I have to look at something though, because we need to update the January magic crack spending. This box that I'm going to open. Actually, we'll just do it this way. $28.52 plus $43.11 equals that, plus the 308. I slightly went over budget this month. Let's go back. You got to take the time to take care of things, that's for sure. So let's update the magic monthly spending. Because this box I bought cost me a little bit, so. There, that's updated. Yeah, I caught. I usually catch the morning show now because my work schedule is a little different than it used to be. I start essentially at 11. Usually I'm starting at 10:30 or so. So part of my routine at my desk is to turn on Superfast and you guys and listen to you through your hour. Now, like, well, tomorrow being Friday, tonight's Thursday, so like Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, I'm able to watch it here in the office and stuff because I don't work, so I don't go in on Friday through Sunday. So a lot of times I catch it here. Still got a stack of these, so let's do a Monster Girl. See if we can hit something better than an SR. I've hit that or common before. I've seen that probably multiple times. I think I've had that in the box already. What is that ridiculousness? A rare. I don't know if I've had her or not yet. And this should be an SR or better. Typically it's an SR. Oh, she's kind of cool. I have not pulled her yet. So not a bad pull for an SR because I have not pulled her yet. Alright, there's one pack. Unfortunately, dupes in that pack. In the pack. Which is odd. I have plenty of dupes, KJ. And I should still have your address, I think. Let me check my messages quick. As long as it doesn't take like older messages out. How far back was that I sent you that package? Yeah, because if you want dupes, I mean, I'll go back through my storage drawer and see what I've doubled up on and stuff. And I'm all the way back to September right now, and I'm not seeing where you dropped your address. Sure. Oh wait, there it is. Yep. Okay. So I still got it. If you want to drop it again, just in a Discord message, just to make it pop up current again, that would be fine too. I do have it though, so you don't have to worry about it if you don't want to. Now let's go a little degen. Give me a number, KJ. 5. And then I think maybe I'll do an Azur Lane Volume 1, and then maybe that box. See what I got in that box. Middle ground 3. 1, 2, 3. Coaches says 4. Hey, coach. So, I forget what they call this set. I think the SRs are on the back, so we always go back to forward. And not Ayanami. I don't know if she's going to be the card of the pack or not. Jade. Probably the card of the pack so far. Tennessee. See, I like Tennessee because Tennessee is actually a Azur Lane character. But I think I've given her the card of the pack before. And Hinata on a UR. But I am going to give Jade. That'll be the card of the pack. And I'm getting down on sleeves. Somebody on Whatnot will definitely buy the Hinata UR. It's probably a $6 to $8 card. All right, I'm down to 3 packs of Azure Lane from the Volume 1 box. In fact, I think this was the second box of Volume 1. Coach, if you're here, give me a number. I don't know. I just like Tennessee. I've got a couple of Tennessee. Coach says 1. I don't know if this box is dead or if there's still a hit in any of these. Like to pull an SP, but I have yet to pull an SP either for myself or on any of these streams. Mutsu. The nice thing about this is it's an English pack, or it's an English. Well, it was an English box. Z46. Marblehead. Might be the card of the pack unless something's good coming. Hood. It's a double rare. Not a great double rare, but Piant Mercuria. So a double rare. Sigent. Katsuragi. And this should be the regular rare. Yep. Azuma. And the Climax. That is a Climax common. So we are definitely going to sleeve the rare. And the double rare, even though I'm not a big fan of it. Might be somebody's chase girl, I don't know. Personally, I think that's the art of the pack, in my opinion. It's not the value card of the pack, but alright, let's do one mosaic and chase that Packer. So Kirk Cousins. Looks like we got anything that's like really, really great. Portland Sutton. Byron Young. Trey Benson on a rookie. And the Viking. Daniel Hunter on whatever mosaic. I will say they look good. Even as a Viking. Looks pretty cool. And this looks like a sideways card of some sort. Montez Sweat. I guess that's a bang. That's a bang? Yeah, that's a bang card. I think they do this insert every year. So, well, that's the hit of the pack, unfortunately. That will definitely be going to the Whatnot marketplace. Some Viking fan will pick it up. Alright, it's been a while since I've done an other verse. I'm kind of holding out on the packs. I'm down to probably half a dozen. Let's do a Hidden Void and see if we can hit a secret rare. or a cool lady foil. Frost Archer Ice Sniper. Earth Queen. Moonlight. That'd be cool in foil. A Layla. And this is the rare. Anaka Tsuki Full Power. And then we go to a Flame Princess. And a Dragon Queen, her Hero of Otherverse. So no secret rare. Kind of a good looking rare though. I do like the kind of, it almost looks like the Surge foil from some of the Magic sets that did that Surge type foil. You like that one, KJ? Frost Archer Ice Sniper. I'll throw it into a pile for you. Dragon Queen. I think I've got several of her. I'll throw her into a pile for you. I'll put together some stuff for you. All right, let's go back to the roots here. This was a vintage Magic by, I'm guessing, if I remember right, maybe some revised unlimited stuff. Some of the white borders, I think, was Chronicles. Probably not going to be really thrilled with the packaging in it. I don't know if this was a card guy or not, but that obviously happened in transit. But we'll see how he decides to do cards. Well, they definitely are bubble wrapped. I only got it to the right place. This actually might take a minute to cut out. Some of these lots I thought I saw some value in. He was basically just throwing cards in a pile, and then whoever was in the room was allowed to just bid them up to whatever they thought. Hero of Liana, Bearer of Heavens. Here's a Phantasmal Terrain. 77, that's going to be 5th edition. Augury Owl from 11. What's that set symbol off the top of my head? I don't know. Mark Death. I'll superimpose any prices into the recording. Goblin Rock Sled. Looks like that's going to be a 4th edition. Giant Growth 4th edition. Or no. That's that Ice Age? Crawl Worm, 4th edition. Tranquility. I'm guessing that's going to be revised. I have to look closer, but Wall of Shadows, Murk Dwellers, Tempest, Dothy Slayer, 12. Mirage. These are actually in really good condition for what they are, so that's not a bad thing. Granite Shard. Other Mirage. Lead Golem. Oh, look at that. Grape Shot Catapult. Probably sleeve that up. Dragon's Claw. Kraken's Eye. See if we can find some from, like, some of the older stuff, maybe. I don't think he had any foils or anything. Let's go to the next pile. See if there's anything. So that one's got wear to it for sure. That's what I saw. I saw all this. Trade, Burnt Offering, obviously wear to that. He threw a couple of them in there. Blood Pet, Sarkhan, Mana Web. There's an Oasis. Take a look. Here's Visions, Elven Cache, Thicket Elemental, Tasumi, Channel, Blossoming Wrath. There's a Stromach, Org Taskmaster from 7th edition. Some of the newer stuff. That's from Avid. I think that's Avid. And there's Dark Ascension. So I don't know if there's that Odyssey, Embolden, Fine Offering. That's a Chronicles conversion. Circle Protection. Circle of Protection Red, Circle. I remember him throwing a bunch of Circle of Protections in. Here's a Combat Medic. And a Disenchant. A Death Ward. And a Circle. So one more stack here, and that'll be the... Yeah, it's not a bad lot by. In fact, well, there's two stacks. There was a Legends card in here that is the reason I grabbed it. Here it is right here. And it's not in bad shape for what it is. I will have to look the price up and check on it. But it is a Legends card. And it is actually not in bad shape. That's almost the card that I think I grabbed the whole thing for. Some Kobolds of Kirkheap. These are Legends cards too, actually. There's a foil, Esper Sonagers. Let's spin through this because some of it's, not old. There's M11. Vampire Bats, that's cool. There's a Lost Souls. Gonna be 4th edition. plot sliver in foil as I drop it. Moonlight Bargain. Yeah, this was well worth what I paid for. Shadowbane, Mirage, Seeker. Just seeing if there's anything that like stands out to me as Tundra Wolves. 4th edition. Just some. A Mythic Polucarenus World Eater. I don't know in foil. I don't know if that's got any value or not. Might. Like I said, he was just throwing cards down. Gaseous form. And he was an old school Magic guy as far as I understood, so that's why he had a lot of these. Still, I think this card of the bulk is still that. One more. This will take a little while to log into the collection app for sure. Flame Spirit. Eternal Wanderer, Evaporate, Alliances, Enslaved Scout, Cave People, 4th edition, I'm guessing. Wall of Corpses from Mirage, Vanilla Hero. They have somewhere, but this guy played from the beginning. Decopod, Sentinel, it's a Legends card, but it's a Chronicles card. Pack Disdain, Bog Imp from that's actually that's a dark. That's the dark for sure. See what's at the end here. I like this art on this card. Spectre's Wall. I remember seeing this card as he was throwing cards down. Weakness. Binding Agony. Fetid Horror. Cool art on that. Don't get much cooler than that. Death Mark from M10. Ghoul Draws Vampire. Lock Corrigan. A foil retro Spiteful Bully. And a Mind Stab Thrall. So I don't know if there's any value there. I know there's some value in this being a Legends card, so that was really why I bid on the whole lot and ended up winning it. So we'll see. KJ, you still around here? I have a hard time doing packs and watching chat at the same time. Let's take a quick look at Legends. Let's take a quick look at Legends. let's just sort it by price. It's not a crazy card, but I knew it had a little bit. So there's Rogar of Kerr Keep. $50 or so. My whatchamacallit is covering it, but it says 48.74. So like I said, there's half the lot right there. There's half the lot right there at 40, almost $50. And it's not in bad shape, so it's still going to be close to holding that amount. In fact, that card there is actually going to go somewhere in the top 10 of I don't have my prices there. It's going to fall somewhere in the top 10 of all the cards. Not only of the month, but I already downloaded these files. KJ is still hanging out. I'm happy. I'm actually very happy with that. This lot buy. A lot of vintage stuff, and I think it was right around $60 or so. Or 80, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I think I was around 80, closer to $80 on it. Freed from the reel. That's kind of cool, huh? I think that's a Kamigawa set. Once the my app updates here, we'll check a couple prices on these here. You kind of do the same thing in your with comics. MTG Hillbilly, how you doing? I got something tonight I'm sending you. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to go back to your message where you left me an address, and I'm going to be sending it out. KJ saw it, and he says to send it to you. Little something that came in a whatnot buy of mine that I don't mind letting go. You just missed the vintage buy that I opened up here. How about the dark? A bog imp from the dark. How about a Rogath of Kerr Keep from Legends? And then a bunch of other stuff here that I don't really know what I got, because the guy was just throwing piles together. I saw this Legends card go in the pile, and then, like I said, I saw some of this other vintage stuff that he was throwing down. Ice Age. A lot of times I'll confuse the Ice Age set symbol with Cold Snap, but I'm starting to get it more and more straight now. I mean, that's Ice Age if I'm not mistaken. Cold Snap I think is like the icicles. It's like a straight line, and then I think icicles hang down from Cold Snap. Let's see what else is in here that... I mean, there's some stuff that's really not that old, but there's some stuff that's on the older side. You know, that's 4th edition. And they're loved. Oh, you don't get any of the symbols straight? I know some of the old ones. Like here's some cards that, you know, obviously they were played with by him. He was an old school Magic guy from the beginning of the game. You know, but I'm like, I'll still bid on the lot, you know, because these cards are going to be gone. You know, you're going to see these cards less and less. I believe that's Antiquities. You know, and it's got wear and stuff, but like I said, I'm not flipping cards. I'm collecting. You know? So, I don't really care that it's not going to flip financially for me. That's obviously got to go on the list for the store stop tomorrow. I think I'm completely out of regular size top loaders, which just tells you I top load way too much. Let's check this. Let's check this grape shot catapult. Let's pull up the old app here. Let's see if the database lets me get into it. Yeah, I mean it was fun, and like I said, he was, you know, just kind of going on with cards. So it's like I saw things going in the pile, you know, and I specifically, you know, saw this Legends card, you know, but then I also saw older vintage stuff that I was like, I don't know, you know. So then once he ends the pile, it's like, what do you feel good about bidding it to, you know? I mean, I knew that Legends card was probably a $30-$40 card, so I was like, I'll bid it up a ways and see if I win it. So we're just going to scan cards into the monthly pulls to see what they come up as. We'll take them out later. So like this grape shot catapult, nothing. 36 cents from Antiquities, but still, to me, it's cool as heck. Boggin. Nothing, you know, but cool as heck. But just with that Legends card, I know, you know, with the quantity here, I'm gonna not make money, but it's gonna come close to what I paid. Yeah, this right here scanned in at $48. Let's see. What else is in here that maybe we should take a look at? If anybody's in here that sees something, they're like, hey, you better scan that. We'll talk to you later, KJ. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Much more fun to be doing this chit-chatting with somebody than doing it by myself, even though I often will. So this obviously has got some wear in the corner and stuff, but let's see what a Mirage Wall of Corpses. 16 cents, so nothing really there. I thought there was a whole stack of a couple Legends cards. From wherever I pulled out. Oh, here we go. So he gave me, what do I got? 4 Kobolds of Kerkeep from Legends. Probably nothing, but just cool to have. Yeah, it's actually a $3 card, and these are all in really good shape for being Legends. So, see you later, KJ. Like I said, thanks for stopping by. It's always cool. Let's see what else we got in here. Nothing really old on that side of things. Here's an old Mirage lead golem. Check that. You know, you can kind of tell. I mean, these are older sets. You know, that's M11. There's a Mirage. So we'll check a couple of these older set, but they're not as old as like some of these cards in here. There's a Mirage. There's a Tempest. Let's check this Dothy Slayer from Tempest. $0.25. But I don't care. I mean, that's the cool thing, you know? It's like, they're just cool to have these cards. Here's some older stuff. Let's see if anything. So, I don't know. So, this is either revised or unlimited. Revised would be, I'm guessing it's revised because the illustrator doesn't seem centered enough to me to be unlimited. Unlimited, it's only 76 cents, so revised is going to be nothing either. Yeah, it's 12-cent card either way. Craw Worm. Let's check a Ice Age Giant Growth, huh? Boy, has this thing seen reprints. Nothing. 20-cent card. Antiquities, but it's a Chronicles card because of the white border. I don't know what this card is. Hard to see the set symbol on that, but it's more likely a Chronicles card. There may be a banger in here somewhere that, you know, I'm not going to know until I scan it. This is going to be 5th edition. Visions, Elvin Cachet. Scanny, scanny, please. Oh yeah. Let's check this Mirage. Nothing really there. Red Golem. Nothing really there. You know what I typically do with these older card buys is I basically scan them all together as a lot buy into the system and then just put them away. Wow. Look at that art from Conflux. That's disturbing. At least to some extent. Let's see, what do we got over here? Some stuff I've already checked. Did we check Death Ward from Ice Age? I don't think we did. Not much there, about 20 cents or so. So yeah, this will take a while to pan through and embolden. Value comes in the fact that they're just cool to have. Trade Caravan. Seen its better days. How about an Evaporate? Homelands. Where was that mythic card that... Where was that? And it was a foil mythic too. Let's see what that is. There's a foil. Let's see what this Thrall. Summon Thrall. Fallen Empires. 20 cents, really nothing. I know there was a foil mythic in here. I just don't know where I put it. I could just look how cool the art is back from these. Apocalypse. Alright, I gotta find that mythic. There it is. Legendary Hydra. Polurcuranos World Eater. Yeah, I'm a big vampire fan too. I save all my vampire stuff. Oh, this is from a dual decks. Heroes versus Monsters. It's about $1. But it adds to the value of catching up to what I paid for the place. Nemesis, about 20 cents. Oh wait, that's the foil. Yeah, that brings it up to almost $1. Panthera Direboard. Oh, that's not even English. This is going to be probably an Italian card. So the card in English is Urborg Panther. Not even in my system. Yeah, no, that really wasn't. Let's check this out. I don't know. That set I really don't know. Clot Sliver foil. Another cool art. Which? Oh, this came. Okay, so this is from a premium deck series slivers. And really only about 60 cents. But cool. How about a Ikundu Cyclops from Mirage? No. Yeah, I did Wall of Forces. Like I said, that one legend card pretty much takes up. I've always liked this art. I've bought Lost Soul anytime I see it. I just think it's cool. Here's an old Summon Bat. Flying. Pay a black, +1/+0 until end of turn. You cannot spend more than 2 black in this way each turn. This is going to be 4th edition. Yeah, not much there either. Yeah, that Lost Souls card, I buy that a lot when I see it. Just as a single, just because I like the art and I kind of pile up on things. Let's see. Let's see if we can snag a couple real older black border cards here. Spectre's Whale. Did we scan Spectre's Whale? Stuff. Nothing there. These really aren't old. They're from some older sets. Here's an old vampire for you. Yo, Billy. Gruul Draws Vampire. Vampire Rogue. It's just a 1/1. What does it say? As long as an opponent has 10 or less life, Gruul Draws gets +2/+1 and has Intimidate. Yeah, 20-cent card from Zendikar. Let's see, what's in this pile? Embolden we already kind of checked. Yes, that is a cool vampire. Oh yeah, these are the couple Circle of Protection cards that he had thrown in there. What's in this little stack? Flesh Former we looked at. How about a Thicker Elemental? 4/4. A lot of text on that. Invasion? Yep. Invasion card. Only a 30-cent card, though. Here's another Mirage. Check this. After Grove, that's $1. other than like a handful of cards here, I'm not too disappointed in the condition either. You know, like I said, I got a couple cards like that, but this guy was a player from back then, you know, so it's, you're gonna have that, you know, he played with these cards. But even playing with them, they're not in bad shape. And a lot of rares on these older ones. Let's check Nantuku Husk. That's not nice. It would be Onslaught. Not an expensive card. Doesn't make a buck. But cool card. I don't know. I think you gotta appreciate them for what they are. If you know what I'm talking about, hillbilly. You know, not like the Aether Drift that is Nickelodeon ridiculousness. Redwood Treefolk. Look at that. 7th edition. Like I said, it really is not it wasn't like a value buy for me, because, you know, everybody knows I'm not a flipper, I'm not a reseller, I'm a collector. So it was like, I just want the cards. You know, they're going into my collection. This has got to be a Chronicles, I'm guessing. Or actually, no, it never was printed in Chronicles. This has got to be a 5th or 4th. It's hard to see the date on it. Doesn't matter. It's really not. Got any value either way, to tell you the truth. It's 4th. And nothing real old there. Accidentally come across a guy's cradle. That'd be something, huh? Goblin Glider. What's in this pile here? Esper Journers. Looks like it's a common. But it's a foil. Let's see. And I don't really know the... Oh, this was a Laura Reborn. Sentinel. That's a Legends card, but it's Chronicles. The original Legends card is still only $9. Yeah, about a 50-cent card in Chronicles. Pax Disdain. Morning Tide. Only about a 20-cent card. Sleight of Hand from 7th edition. And about a 50-cent card. Nothing that strikes me as needing to be scanned there. Let's just for kicks check Necrotic Plague. A rare from M11. Nothing. About a quarter. There's a Tortoise card. Super fast. 8th edition. Here's an old vampire card. Vampiric Fury. From the original Innistrad. Just gonna straight up buy it. Just single buy it. Not try to pull it. The only card I truly want. Well, I mean, I have a chase. But I want Heartless Summoning. Extended art. Foil. Heartless Summoning. Because that goes into my Gisa collection. I don't have a lot of chase cards in Innistrad. Well, it is actually the most in the last 3 sets, actually. I'm at 27. So, but with it being Innistrad, I thought I was going to be deeper. I thought I'd be a lot in the set that I like really wanted, and there's just really not. I just, I mean, I'm really just chasing between common and uncommons. I'm chasing 12, and between the rares and mythics, I'm chasing 15. Let's see what's in this pile. I'm just wondering what... I mean, these are jacked cards, but I'm wondering what Blood Pet and Burnt Offering maybe would have been at in good condition. And Tempest, it is a Tempest. It'll only be a 50-cent card in good condition. Burnt Offering, that's going to be Ice Age. Come on. Boy, it doesn't want to pick that card up at all. Well, in decent condition, that's a 60-some cent card. I mean, it's not like that, but if there was anything else in here. Mrs. Hillbilly still like art cards? Because if I'm going to send you the one thing I'm sending you, I might as well send you some art cards. War Torch Goblin, Aggravate, Summon the School. I think that's Scourge, isn't it? Isn't that Scourge? Or Scourge? No, that's Laurel. I get those two set symbols mixed up all the time too. Yeah, she's still alright. Well, then I'll make the sending you what I'm sending you actually worth. So here's some lands. Here's some old school lands that I didn't know was in here. Here's an old played with Mana Web. Let's see what Mana Web. From Weatherlight. Probably would have to be in a little bit better condition, but it's saying $20. So we're gonna sleeve it just to keep it in the condition it's actually in. Dumped my sleeves over here. So not $20 condition, but a cool card to have in the collection. You know, definitely not near mint, that's for sure. it'll never go anywhere from me. Sarkhan the Masterless from the War of the Spark. $0.30 card. All right, let's look at these two lands. Piranha Marsh enters the battlefield tapped. When Piranha Marsh enters the battlefield, target player loses 1 life. Tap it and you add 1 black. Zendikar, yep. $0.20 card. Teetering Peaks. Same land cycle there from the same set, so it's probably not going to be anything major. Enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2 until the end of turn. $0.20 card. About 10, 15 maybe. What's in this? Nothing there. How about a probe? From Invasion, yeah. Nothing really there. So really the card of the lot is actually that right there. That's what I'm actually happy with. The fact that this is in the shape that it is in. Oasis from 4th edition, huh? And nothing there. What do I have over here? Dazzling Beauty. Play only when defense is chosen. Target unblocked creatures considered blocked. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. From Mirage, yep. About a 10-cent card. So not a ton of value. Like I said, that one card ends up making up almost the whole lot buy, but then the rest of it is just cool to have cards. I scan Enslaved Scout. Alliances. A or B. You know, Alliances was that set that had 2 different arts for the same card. It's B, so not a ton. But what did I say? Like $3 each on these Kobolds of Keep. So if you take 3, you know, if you take $12 there and the $50 on the Legends card, you're basically at what I paid for the lot. Scanning to do tomorrow. Like I said, that card actually goes into my top 10 cards of the collection, actually. Not just the top 10 of the month. That's just cool to have. These are kind of neat to have. The old kobolds. Let's open a 2024 score. Try to hit a Packer card. All right, Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals. Andre Rison for the Falcons, throwback. CeeDee Lamb on the Cowboys. Isaiah Pacheco for the Chiefs. Donald Driver, there's a Packer, but it's retro, so it doesn't get the Packer hit. Treylon Burks, Titans. Brian Robinson Jr. for Washington. Andre Rison, first ballot. Celebration Kristen Wilkins. Rookie Tyler Guyton and Javon Baker, and a rookie J.C. Latham. So no packs, no major hits. One Harmonic Surge Nostalgics pack. I have yet to hit a Void Rare. I'm still not going to hit it if I can't get the pack open. A common Botticelli. Herp Fly, an energy drink. Art is just goofy on these. Good Vibrations. Mooshrift Mage. Flash Mob. A fanny pack. I don't know what kind of card that is. I don't really know enough about this whole game. Grimhold. I think these are uncommons. Wish Upon a Frog. This should be the rare, and this is the rare. Fantasia Stella. Anybody's guess is as good as mine. Hey, Billy, you still hanging out? I got this in my giveaway win from Whatnot. A 1991 baseball. I don't know nothing about baseball. Let's just open it. Hey, where's my gum? 1991. I don't know, do I try it? I don't think it's chewable. I think it's gonna break. 1991. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know anything about baseball either. Let's see if we can find a couple rookies or something. Who knows? Never even watched baseball. The gum stains on a Tim Hewlett from the Orioles. I don't even know how to look at these, but I know if I'm getting a rookie or not. I'll know a big name if it's a huge name. Bruce Hurst, Tom Foyley, Bill Schroeder. Don Carmen. Yeah, that gum was not good. Instant win game. I bet you that's expired. Frank DePino. Greg Colburn. There's a checklist. Casey Cadell. Roy Smith. Jeff Kunkel. Wes Chamberlain. Sean Bosky. I don't know any of those guys. That there seems like it's probably going into a fire some night. Got one sip of coffee left to get that gum taste out of my mouth. Yeah, or I could just go on eBay and see if anything's on there for them, but those all seem like names that I've never heard of. I mean, I've heard of baseball guys' names and stuff before, but I don't know. If I end up throwing a $20 card in the fire, oh well. Alright, let's maybe end the night on a pack of Epic from 2000. I always get this wrong. I always say 9, but I think it's 2000. Nope, it is 2009. I knew it was 8 or 9. We're going to do this because the rare is always on the front of these packs. Let's just go for some cool art. Epic always gives you cool art. Unworthy. Wolf's Call. Inner Demon. A Shelter. I think I hit Shelter the last time I opened a pack of these. Stolen Dream. I don't know if I've hit Stolen Dream yet. Pretty sure I'd recognize her if I hit her. Spite. Execution. Graph Steel Crusher. Stampeding Spirit. Succubus. That's actually the card I bought the whole box for. I think I got 2 of them now. I think this is number 2. The Purifier. Bruiser. Deathblow. Blue Dragon. That's actually pretty cool art. I'm not a big dragon fan in Magic or any place, but that is, if I can hold it still enough, that is pretty cool art of a blue dragon. And is this the rare? Yep. See, the rare is always on the top of the pack if you don't flip it over. A Hydra. Game's dead and gone, but they do have cool art. I got enough packs of this. Let's do one more. Try not to look. Flip the rare to the top. Force of Nature. I said before that I think this art rivals old school Magic art. Cackling Demon. Evil Magical Champion. Rejection. Lash Out. Echoes of the Calm. I should actually try to learn to play this game since I've got a box worth of cards. Haunting Spectre. Cool art. Kind of a backwoods ghost right there. And I think the game's only played with like a 30 card deck, if I remember right. I'd have to look again. Walk it off. Just a gold card. I don't know what that has to do with anything. A mentalist. Triceratops. A gold dragon. Nightmares Past. Reflective Golem. And we got the rare yet? Nope. It's just Tim. I don't know who Tim is. Wandering around in a robe. It's Tim. And the rare is a Wall of Horrors. Yeah, that would be disturbing. Elvira. Which one did you... Are you saying Elvira on The Mentalist? Or was there... Oh no, Haunting Spectre. Haunting Spectre. Is this what you were thinking Elvira on? Very much so. Super Fast Lakes Dinos. There's a lot of dinosaurs. Well, I'm thinking dragons. There's mostly dragons, but yeah, there's some dinosaurs in this set. Yeah, Haunting Spectre. In fact, Haunting Spectre was... I was going to sleeve that because there's some of these cards that are staying in my PC just from an art side. And Haunting Spectre is definitely one of them. And Nightmares Past is awfully cool. Sleeves are upside down now. I definitely have to go and make a card shop stop tomorrow and get some top loaders because I'm out of regular size top loaders, I think. And I don't think I have a single magic pack, which is odd. I think they still have some Dominaria Remastered collector packs. I may pick up a couple of those. I was watching Super Fast earlier tonight, a little bit before getting on, doing his revamping of his shelf. Was having a little dinner and watching him do that. I think you were in his chat, Hillbilly, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I thought you were chatting it up with him a little bit there. It says there's 3 people in here, but I don't think there is. I think it's you and me, Hillbilly. Time is it? Oh, it's only 11. It feels later than that to me. Yeah, you might have to single buy that Edgar. I'm probably going to do 3 collector packs tomorrow. Grab them for Innistrad Remastered. So I'll have a little bit of a shot of hitting something. What do you mean? You, me, my living room TV, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you were saying when I was saying 3 people. 'Cause, yeah, if you've got it on, if you have the stream open in more than one computer, then it's going to count those 3. Yeah. Well, those packs will be done in streams. I don't open up anything like privately anymore. Everything I open is in a live stream like this. And then if there's anything in it, like a hit or something like that, it gets cut out of these live stream hangouts and then thrown up on the channel as a video. So, if that makes sense. But I open up a lot too on a live stream like tonight that, doesn't even have the possibility of a hit, in making the channel. Like, there's nothing in the epic packs that, really I would cut out of a live stream like this for a recorded video. Yeah, I watch Roku. Yeah, I watch YouTube on Roku too. The only thing that I pack or rip privately, not in a live, is Pokemon. If I end up grabbing a pack or 2, because it's just not something I'm really into, but I will occasionally grab a pack and just rip it. But all Magic, really all anything else gets done on lives. And then if there's a hit of any type, gets cut out. Yeah, and it's just because I don't particularly like just setting up to do a recorded video as a ripping video. I'll rip on lives, and if there's something worth throwing out there, it'll get cut out. So the one video that I do that's truly just a recorded video is the monthly recap of, if we pop over here, the monthly recap that runs here for the month. At the end of the month, I'll do that top 10 recap video. That's the only, at this point right now, the only true recorded video that doesn't come out of a live stream. The other type of videos that would come out of or a regular recorded video will be, and I ain't done one in a long time, but a collector pack opening of that one pack pickup crack video that I was doing a while back during the fall before winter and stuff. And I'll do that occasionally still, where I just crack one collector's booster in the truck and make a 3-minute video out of it. But other than that, I don't enjoy making recorded videos. I much more enjoy sitting here chit-chatting and then cracking something in between and ending up with a video maybe. Here's the top 10 pulls of the month so far. If you're still hanging out there, hillbilly. That come off of a Twiddler stream. I was chasing the bounty. That's number 1 right now. I think if we get to number 1, probably we'll hang in there at number 1, because I think it's about $40 or so. And then the Enlightened Tutor was a good hit a couple weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago. This was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I think it's scrolling right now. Yeah, this was $12.50. I was surprised when I scanned that. Then Dark Steel was at 11. And we're getting down to our under 10 cards, but still good enough to make top 10 at the time. Vesuvian. So, I'm assuming with cracking a couple Innistrad Remaster packs in the next handful of days, we will probably be knocking a couple of these cards out of here. At least that's my assumption. There should be a couple cards that get knocked out of the top 10 with opening 3 or 4 Innistrad Remaster Collector boosters in the next couple streams. I am just at 2 hours there, Hillbilly. I think I'm going to call it a night. But before I do, let me pull up Discord, because I want to see if I still got your address in my Discord messages. As I know I sent you something in the past. I muted myself there. But what I was saying was I do have your address. So I got some stuff coming your way. I'm going to add a couple things to it. I closed out everything. All right, so I closed out everything. I couldn't see chat or anything. But yeah, so I'm good. We'll get some art cards Mrs. Hillbilly's way, and the one thing that KJ told me I should send to you. And we'll see, I don't know, maybe this weekend sometime do a live stream, see if we can't hit some of these chase cards that are on my Innistrad list. I don't think I can get collector boosters of foundations locally anymore. I think I gotta probably do it through Twiddler if I wanna chase any more there. I'd like to get a little bit more than 5 of the 23 chases for myself. Yeah, I might chase Duskmorn a little bit more too. Just because there are some cards that I still wouldn't mind art-wise in Duskmorn. Well, let's take a look. Let's see if this will do it. I'm going to make a scene, like an OBS scene, for these chases. That actually, like, but it's going to have a little more info on them than just the fact that I'm chasing it. All right, so let's see what I'm looking at in Innistrad Remastered. This is how we got to do it right now because it's just on my printed out notes here. So there's my rares and mythics. Really, the only mythic I care about at all from an art standpoint. I mean, I would play her because I like vampires and stuff, but is the Olivia regular and then maybe the movie poster. So those are the two mythics that are. Let's see. Do I have two mythics? Yes, two mythics on Innistrad. And then the rares, the Heartless Summoning. If I don't hit it in foil, I'm just buying it. And really, I'm going to probably buy it because I'm probably going to stock up to at least initially 4 copies of the foil. And then I got Gisa and Geralf on it just because any Gisa card I try to chase at least a little bit in a new set, regardless of it being a reprint and stuff. Let's see what the foundations look like. There's my mythics and the rares. Not as deep of a list in. Oh, that's Jumpstart. That's why it's not a. And this has got notes all over it and stuff. There's my rare and mythic hits for Foundation, or my chases for Foundation. We got, and Liliana the Dreadhorde General. That just may be a single buy at some point too, just to snag it and actually get it. One thing all these notes down here is what I'm doing, and these notes make no sense right now, I'm sure. But what I'm going to do, and I'm going to work it into an OBS scene somehow, I think. But I have the price of the card on release, and then a 30-day price, and then a 90-day price. And I'm going to kind of, Coach's Magic thinks I should do like an actual video laying it out and stuff as to what these cards did. I don't know if I'll do that, but I'm going to have some type of thing like an OBS scene, I think, to where I can switch to kind of like the card chase scene here, where this whole scene is not going to be these 3 sets. It's just going to be Innistrad Remastered, and it's going to have my rares and mythics on it, and it's going to show. I'm going to work in what the highest pre-release price was too, but then you'll see what the price is on release, whether I've hit the card or not. It's just going to be kind of laying out what my chase cards are for the set. So you'll see the highest pre-release price, the pre-release weekend price, the 30-day after release, and the 90-day after release. So we'll be able to kind of go back in time later on, 90 days after tomorrow, and see what some of these chase cards did price-wise, whether I have them snagged or not. So this weekend, I think I'm going to work on the OBS scene that lays out my Innistrad Remastered chases. And it'll be kind of cool to be able to flip to that scene and see the card price analytics. And is anybody but me going to care about it? No. I mean, and it's just something I'm doing for fun. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to ever do a recorded video talking about it and stuff, because that's not what my channel's about and stuff. Well, I could definitely it could definitely be a separate scene for each card, It's just a little more work to do it that way. Initially, what I was thinking was having like one static scene, almost like what you're seeing now, and then the card name listed out, and then you'll see 3 prices, other than the 90-day price that, we haven't hit 90 days yet. It'll be blank. It'll be like, I'll put a question mark in that particular spot, on the card line. I don't know. It'd be something cool to do. It's just, like I said, just something to do and play with. And is anybody truly going to care? No, absolutely not. But it'll be cool to like watch my chase cards. Granted, some of my chase cards might be the chase cards of the set as a whole. But a lot of my chase cards are only my chase cards because they're mine. Whether it's a card that I think I might want to play in a deck, or it's a card that I just want the art of. And then I probably want it in foil. And really, I don't mind the fact that I hate Aether Drift so much, because yeah, I'm skipping the set. And initially you'd be like, oh, well, yeah, awesome. I can skip that set and I can save money. But in reality, I won't be saving any money because I'll just be continuing the chases in the previous sets. Because like I was saying today, in chat of the morning show, I may not spend a dime on Aether Drift. It is one of maybe at this point the only set that you may never see a pack crack on my channel. It's just, I have that big of a distaste for it. But then, like I said in chat, I am not knocking anybody who loves it, because there's people that probably love it. It's just, it's not for me. But with that being said, let's see. Take my glasses off, and then a chat comes through. Yeah, I've already heard several videos and different people talking about the Planeswalker. That's an equipment. And I'm not saying there aren't going to be expensive cards. There's just not any collector chase in it for me. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Just not any collector chase in it. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It just, I mean, I even tried. I tried to find a black mana card that I was like, yeah, that's okay. And I didn't. Because obviously black is my favorite color. In the mana wheel, and I just cannot get the taste for it. Yeah, and I'm hoping. I'm like, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Because it could. There could be a car. They could put Gisa in a race car, and then I'd have to chase it. But I just don't. My guess is I'm siding on the fact that there ain't nothing going to come out that I'm going to be like, oh, I got to get that card. Either from a collecting standpoint or a playing standpoint. I could. And it will surprise me. But I wouldn't hold your breath for me to say, oh, you know what? Here's a card in Aether Drift that I'm going to actually chase. And even at that, if it only ends up being one card, it doesn't make any sense to chase it. It just makes more sense to go buy it. You know, which means I would still not be cracking any packs. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean. If there's, for some ironic reason, there's 2 cards in Aether Drift that I'm like, geez, I kind of like the art. Kind of want the card. If it's only 2 cards, if I come, like all those other previous sets, if it's only 2 cards, and if it doesn't get to 20 chases for me, then I don't probably crack it very deeply. I mean, Innistrad Remastered's at 27, which I didn't think it was that high until I looked at it again and stuff. But it's worth cracking some of that, because it's like there's several cards that are on my chase list. But if Aether Drift ends up being 1 or 2, I'm just not cracking it. And right now, I am steadfast on that there's not been a card spoiled yet. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, yeah, I mean, I could still see. Yeah, I could crack packs. I could crack collector packs just essentially try to have something, like you said, to show off, or to end up having a video posted for it on the channel. But I don't want to do it just for that. I truly need a reason to chase and crack the set, and it's not there yet for me. Because in reality, when I look at the YouTube channel and stuff, nothing gets enough real views anyways for me to even worry about it. I have to want to do it. Not just from a, it's going to get views standpoint or something like that. That's because like I said, I mean, the Heartless Summoning, it's fun to chase. But when there's a card like the Heartless Summoning that I know I want, then, like I said earlier, I'm gonna buy several copies of it in foil version, extended art foil version. Just because I don't want to rely on the cracking it and pulling it to get it into my collection. Oh, do you do it? Okay. So you guys you're not doing a segment anymore in the morning, are you?
damn good casket when the times get hard. But I'll be free as a bird. A Walmart park.
Because I know you were doing it for a little while there on the morning show with Tortoise.
Jobs are scarce, they're hard to find. The kind of job that gives you peace of mind. Mom is gone and Pop's for sure. They went down the road to CEO. I got a plan that won't bring me down. I'm gonna burn that big store.
Your day ones? Or are you cracking packs in the morning stream before this morning show? You're not cracking packs at all. Okay.
Them jobs are scarce, they're hard to find. I'm talking about a job that gives you peace of mind. I got a plan that won't.
All right, Hillbilly. I'm going to call it. I'm going to pop off. I got, it seems like 3 feet of wrappers on the floor to clean up. And call it a night. I will probably most definitely see you in the morning. If not during your stream, your first morning stream, I'll definitely be around for, I'm guessing, the morning show. Yeah, Innistrad's remastered. I mean, it's a cool set. Just with the fact that it's Innistrad, I was just kind of I was hoping we were going to see a new Innistrad at some point soon. Maybe we still will, but the 2025 schedule doesn't look like it. Unless they sprinkle something in the middle of what has been spoiled as the schedule. But I don't think it's going to happen to the point where you're not going to see an Innistrad set this year anyways. You know, if there's a surprise set somewhere, it's going to be, you know, something other than an Innistrad set. They're not going to go to that well twice in 1 year. At least that's my opinion. 2027, yeah, I could see that. You know, because in reality, when you look at it, I mean, it wasn't that long. Well, it's starting to get there now, you know. Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt. You know. Let me look and see. Sometimes it ends up being longer than I thought it was. Crimson Vow. Well, Midnight Hunt actually came out first. In 2021. And then Midnight Hunt came out first in 2021, and then Innistrad Crimson Vow was November of 2021. So yeah, we're getting to the point where maybe it would make sense. You know, it'd be nice to see a fresh return to Innistrad. I'm still holding, and I'm still on my campaign that, and I don't know what set it possibly could happen in, but I want to see Gisa as a planeswalker. Well, I don't so much think they they made it the same set. I mean, I guess I don't look at it at those two as the same set. Especially with... Is there a set in between them? Yes. Wait, let me look. No, there's not a set in between them. But I still don't look at them as the same set, because Midnight Hunt was in September. Crimson Vow is 2 months later in November. Maybe they thought of them as the same set. I guess I just didn't. I don't think of them as the same set. They truly, to me, are two different. And I'm still a fan of Double Feature. But that's because I'm a fan of Innistrad, and I was a fan of Crimson Vow, so obviously I'm going to be a fan of Double Feature, where Double Feature's probably got one of the worst raps in the community as a whole, but it just goes back to what I always say. I'm going to like what I'm going to like. You can like what you're going to like, and I don't knock it. I don't knock people that like the sets I don't like. I just knock the set because it doesn't fall in for me. Yeah, you're right. Midnight Hunt was more of a werewolf space set, and then Crimson Ball was the vampires. And then the Double Feature was the mesh of the two, which I've said it before. I don't know if I've said it to you or if you've been around when I've said it, or if I've said it on a morning show that I have been on. They missed an opportunity with Double Feature. They could have done what they did with it and made it that black and white set, because I think the chromes, or not the chromes, but the foils of the set are sharp. There are some of the art that ends up being really nice in the foil version. But I think where they missed an opportunity on it was to have either new cards in the set, like completely new cards in Double Feature, or Double Feature specific art of whatever card from Midnight Hunt or Crimson Vow. That's where I think they missed a little bit of an opportunity. It shouldn't have been just a mashup of what was already released in those two sets. They needed to have something that was new to that set, and then I think it maybe wouldn't have been knocked so hard by the community as a whole. And there could have been some huge chases in it, because the Meat Hook Massacre is still a big chase in Double Feature and foil. But that's, like I said, it's just an opinion of mine, kind of being a Innistrad guy. Okay. Yeah, and you're right. It's now a chase in, I think, it's got a retro frame and the movie poster, right? And it's actually holding a little value. I mean, if we go here, we'll do it. If we go, I mean, these prices are still pre-release prices, in my opinion. So there's the movie poster at $89, 132 in foil. There's the retro foil. So the retro foil's not that much. It's a $60 card in in foil. But these are gonna all, in my opinion, these are all gonna tank. I wouldn't say tomorrow, but over the weekend, you're gonna start seeing these start to take the tank movement because there's gonna be more coming onto the market, which is just what Magic cards do. In fact, Scryfall has actually updated since I was on it earlier tonight, about 7, 8 o'clock this evening, because this Edgar Markov was number 1. So this guy's already tanked down to the 4th spot. He won't tank as much as the other ones. I'm going to pop my chat out here so I can... I agree, Killbilly. I mean, I don't think he's going to tank as much as the rest. In fact, he may move back up, in my opinion. All 3 of these cards. You know, all 3 of these cards really may end up 1, 2, and 3 after this weekend. Because these here, I think will tank, and you're right. I think I agree with you. These will probably tank more than Markov will, and he'll go back up. It just all depends on what comes to market, you know, and who is going to post what on TCG Player as available. And then it's a race to the bottom. Because everybody wants to sell their card, so they're gonna price it just a little bit lower, and it's gonna be the typical race to the bottom on a lot of it, other than maybe Edgar Markov, which is, you're right, it's because he's one of the top-notch commanders, so he's gonna hold better. I wouldn't be surprised if he holds better. But everything else, for the most part, you know, after this weekend, you're gonna see movie poster cards not where they are now. Well, 31 ain't bad right now. Hermit Druid's at 31, so I mean, it has to have enough room to tank too, in reality. Let's see where my number 1 chase is right now. It was like at $13 earlier tonight. I'm not a fan of the movie poster cards either. So I was on earlier tonight, like I said, 7, 8 o'clock this evening. Heartless Summoning in foil was $13. So in the last 5 hours, it's gone down to a $9 card in foil. So it's all, I mean, everything down below the top handful is already starting to make its tank. I don't recall what this was earlier this evening. It's under 200 now in foil. And it was, if I remember right, it was a $230 card. It was $230 in foil this evening. And now it's under 2. So it's starting its tank. I mean, the non-foil, it's still an expensive card. I think it's still going to be an expensive card regardless. Let's look. So this right now is the least expensive at 61 in non, and that one's under $100 now in foil. 98 in foil. And then that does change the picture for me. I don't have to go back. Your basic run-of-the-mill is at 70 and 76 in foil. You know, and that's the other thing that I look at when I'm looking at the prices of cards is what's the discrepancy between the non-foil and foil. Because what typically will happen is, like, if we look at the retro framed at 61 non and 98 foil, that discrepancy should, that gap in the discrepancy should start to thin, if you know what I mean. And example, you're already seeing it in the regular version at 70 and then 70. There's only a $6 discrepancy there. The showcase has got, the showcase has got more than $100 discrepancy right now. So either the non-foil is going to stick kind of where it's at, and you're going to see that foil drop down to, smallen the gap, or you're going to see both of them basically drop, and you're going to end up seeing the foil drop a lot because it needs to, in my opinion, change that discrepancy. You think you got less of them? More of your people are refusing to buy the foils? Oh, I read your comment wrong, Ben. I thought that said, so that making non-foils more valuable is what you said, and I thought what you typed said making foils more valuable, and it didn't make sense to me, but that does make sense to me now that I read it right. Yeah, foils are always going to have the foil bend to them. I don't think you're going to get away from that. I don't think Magic has figured out, how to not make that happen yet. I'm a foil fan. I don't know. I think the foil gives it some pop. Ben. That's Ben. I don't know if Ben's still here or not. Ben is actually who I buy a lot of my